one of those robotic cars out.
Oh, boy. That's. That's up. I'd love to have you right here.
Well, in Hale, this guy selling a car to works in a fix a place. And he's getting a lot of people bringing cars in the Hale there. It is 9 o'clock. If you please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, good morning, everyone. We wish you a dry Tuesday on this October day. Our first item of business is to approve the October 7th board meeting minutes. Did anyone find mistakes, dangling participles, anything like that?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Thank you, Levi. Thank you, Mr. Dullard. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Levi?
Aye.
Mr. Dullard?
Hi.
Mr. Clark?
Aye.
And Mr. Leopold's aye. Our next order of business is to approve the claims. Did anyone see anything amiss with that?
No, I'll make a motion to approve.
Levi moves.
I'll second.
Mr. Clark seconds. Discussion? Yeah, I need to talk to Lori about these insurance claims. Family insurance is different. They're both families. Now, maybe it's, dental and vision or no dental and vision. And some of the singles are the same, so I need to get that.
Which,
figured out.
Which page?
Oh, let me see. That was under. Okay, here on. Under the auditor, no, treasurers. It has, self-funded insurance family, 485. Self-funded
Okay,
insurance single, 461. Self-funded single, 230. Self-funded insurance, 242.
Oh,
I'm wondering if, like with family, is it more kids maybe?
what page does it show? Say on the bottom.
Well. Well, my printer doesn't print these out as the pages, but it's the second page and it's the treasurer.
Yeah, page 2.
I'm assuming it's like, when they've met their deductible and you get, reimbursed with, Advantage administrators.
Okay, so they wouldn't be all at the same time then.
No.
No, cause it's per doctor.
If, one individual might not meet their deductible until June, another one might take until October to meet it. And then they get paid back for the overage after that.
Right. Okay, just curious. Okay, so we do have a motion and a second. Is there further discussion? If not, Levi?
Aye.
Mr. Clark?
Aye.
Mr. Dullard?
Aye.
And Bill is aye. Okay, next up is the approval of drainage claims. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. We have a stamped warrant for DD 5, branch 126 to Jacobson Westegard in the amount of $236.75.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Clark moves,
I'll second.
Mr. Dullard seconds, further discussion. I might mention that was just for engineering, there's no construction on that. If there is no further discussion, Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Mr. Dullard,
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
And Bill is aye. The next bill is from ISG for $5,947.50 on stamped warrant Drainage District 19. It too is just engineering services.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Mr. Clark moves, Levi seconds, further discussion. Hearing none, Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
Mr. Dullard.
Aye.
And Bill is aye. Our third one is a stamped warrant for DD 25, branch 48-9. There's 40,273.16 to B&B farm drainage, and this was actual fixing of the tile.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Clark moves,
I'll second.
Mr. Dullard seconds, further discussion. Hearing none, Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Mr. Dullard.
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
And Bill is aye. The second bill for that drainage district is Jacobson Westergaard for $3,400.80. And that was for engineering duties.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Clark moves,
I'll second.
Levi seconds. Further discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Levi,
Aye.
Mr. Dullard.
Aye.
And Bill is aye. Our next one is stamped warrant Drainage District 41 for Clausen Excavating for $8,362.59. And that was actual work.
Okay. Motion to approve.
Levi moves,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Clark. Further discussion? Hearing none, Levi.
Aye.
Mr. Clark.
Aye.
Mr. Dullard.
Aye.
And Bill is aye. Our last one is a stamped warrant, Joint Drainage District 61, Branch 399. And that's all the land in Dickinson County to Jacobson Westergaard for $5,354.45. And that was engineering duties.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Clark moves,
I'll second.
Mr. Dullard second, further discussion. Hearing none, Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Mr. Dullard.
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
And Bill is aye. Okay, our item is a discussion and possible action regarding the county land use plan. Mr. Clark, I believe you're in charge of that.
Well, I'm gonna kind of share with Megan. You received notice from Mr. Hallgren a couple of weeks ago that he was, or maybe 3, that he was no longer going to work with us on a county land use plan. And I had been working with the sanitary sewer district and came to a tentative agreement with the sanitary sewer, and I went and talked to Lori and to Megan about funding for this project. And the sanitary sewer would like to be involved in sharing in the development of a new county land use plan and a master plan for the county. And the master plan would include their plans as far as where they see the next available sewer and things like that at. Megan has said that there's, of course, she had budgeted for this, so there's room in her budget. The sanitary sewer district has allocated $8,000 to share in the RFP plan. That's a request for
Yeah.
Like too many acronyms. And I talked with Lori, and the supervisors can fund the last third of it. So I would make a proposal, a motion that we go ahead and do this. The name of the planning expert that I would like to work with is William J. Ludwig and Associates out of Des Moines. And he would write the RFP to be distributed to the three that Megan chose earlier on the county land use plan. And it would incorporate the county land use plan with a master plan, which would give us a more strategic long-term planning. So to do this, and one of the things that will be necessary, since it will be two taxing bodies kind of working together, Mr. Goodlow will have to meet with the attorney for the sanitary sewer district and have an agreement with them. I don't know if it'll be a 28E or just some kind of,
Probably 2080.
you know, some kind of working agreement that we're sharing in the cost in this.
Their attorneys, Abby Wallach and Abby and I have always worked well together.
So I think it's something that as a county, it will help the advancement of development in the county without leaving the sanitary sewer district in the dark all the time. And here again, we'll know more what the sanitary sewer district's plans are for the future and can coordinate things a little better. Does anybody have any questions?
Go ahead.
I've sat in a number of the meetings with sanitation and I think it's very important that we, you know, get on the same page here and the meetings have been very productive in my opinion. And it's good to see everything moving forward in a positive direction.
Have we paid for any of what Mr. What was it, Lundgren?
Holgren.
No. So basically, this Mr. Ludwig will be taking over the duties of Mr. Holgren. And so he's going to go through the comp plan and with the RFP, basically let us know, hey, we can just simply update the comp plan versus starting completely from scratch and starting over. Unless he goes through it and he agrees that we should be starting completely over. But that's basically his roles. And then he's also going to do the sewer study to see where development is possible, where we have our strengths and weaknesses. So that way, when we send that, RFP to either MSA professionals or Schneider and Associates or RDG, and we'll send them to all three and we'll see what their cost analysis is when it comes back to us. We'll bring it to the board and then we will move forward.
Well, in the email you sent us, I was kind of impressed that this group did Polk counties.
Yeah, they did Polk, they've done Warrens, they've done quite a bit of really progressive fast developing communities. You know, I think that especially, you know, you go back 40 years, no one dreamed how housing and need it would explode in this area. You know, it was a half farm community, you know, and the development is continually wanting to move ahead. And I think we need to get some well-laid plans in place to help guide this and make sure we're on the right track.
I would agree. But it will be let out for bids.
Yes, for those three, unless there's more that would like to come forward, but those are the three I work with most commonly, and they actually attend and sponsor our COZO conferences. So those are the people that I see on a yearly basis, so.
Would you say they're all equally qualified?
I would. They all have their strengths and opportunities, but once we get the RFP back, we can then balance what our needs are with their opportunities and strengths and then choose the best fit for Dickinson County.
Would you email me those three companies, so I can do some looking myself.
Sure.
Thank you.
Any more questions? If not, I would make a motion to proceed down this avenue and hire Mr. Ludwig. The shared cost of the estimate was approximately $24,000 to write the RFPs to be presented for a master plan and a county land use plan.
Okay, not necessarily the plans themselves,
Right, just
what.
for him to go through the
comp plan.
comp plan and through the sanitary districts, future plans, and he'll look over what we've got and recommend whether, like Megan said, whether we need to do a complete overhaul or whether we can just do parts of it. And we'll incorporate the sanitary district into it.
And then after that, it would be let out for bids to other companies.
Correct.
From Steve and I's conversation, this firm didn't want to take on the complete overhaul of the comp plan. So they just wanted to do the sewer study and the RFP.
Does that sound legal?
Yeah.
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah. I wouldn't.
Well, you're giving one company a head start.
Well, no, they're not gonna bid on the writing the comp plan.
Okay,
They're just gonna write the RFP.
Needs to be done, okay.
What does RFP stand for?
Request for proposal.
Nice, I was gonna say program.
It is after 9 o'clock. I can kind of get the wheels going. So, okay, I would make that motion.
I've got, you mentioned 24,000. Is that just to the county or is that for?
No,
I mean,
that is,
that
that's a total
free?
plan. The sanitary sewer is kicking in 8,000. Planning and zoning will do 8,000 and the supervisors fund will do 8,000.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Did I get a second on that?
I'll second.
Okay. Mr. Clark has moved, Mr. Dullard second. Further discussion. Hearing none. Mr. Clark.
Aye.
Mr. Dullard.
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
And Bill is aye. Oh. Moving on. Got 14 minutes here, or 13 minutes left. We can start with the county engineer report. Might have to cut you off. Okay, yeah, let's start.
You can see you taking 13 minutes for these.
The first item we have on the agenda today is make a recommendation to approve project LFM 690 7X30 plans and proposal. The letting will be on November 12, 2025 at 10 a.m. at the Board of Supervisors meetings, and the road will continue to be closed through traffic during construction. Discussion regarding the Winterbourne Bridge project's late start date will be April 1st, 2026, with a total of 120 working days. Winter work will be allowed during the winter of 2025-26. No working days will be charged between November 1st, 2025 and April 1st, 2026. This is the bridge that's on 260th Street or A43 that's been closed since the flood.
How, will this be a total replacement of that structure or?
Yes, we've is in our opinion to do a total replacement would be the best option to go with.
Right, so. And you've been talking with FEMA, but we don't have guaranteed funding from them yet, is that correct?
It's getting closer to be obligated, but we wanted to get going so that way there's a chance to get winter work done before it gets obligated. But
Well,
we're getting a lot of the funds are being obligated now for other projects.
Okay, and then the people out there, they deserve to have that bridge back open.
Yes.
It's It's been a long time and by the time it's open, it will have been a long haul for them, so.
Is that a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, Levi move.
I'll second.
Okay, Mr. Dollard seconds. Further discussion? Hearing none. Levi,
Aye.
Mr. Dollard.
Aye.
Mr. Clark.
Aye.
And Bill is aye.
Thank you, Board. Item number 2 is to approve request for repairs on DD1 open ditch and direct county forces to complete the removal of Beaver Dam. Cost about less than $1,500.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Clark moves.
Second.
Levi seconds. Further discussion? As there is none, Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
Mr. Dollard
Aye.
and Bill is aye.
Thank you, Board. Number 3, approve request for repairs on DD2 open ditch and direct county forces to complete the removal of Beaver Dam. We will need to hire a long reach to reach the second dam. Looking at estimated cost of less than $1,500 for each Beaver Dam.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Clark moves.
Second.
Levi seconds. Further discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
Mr. Dollard
Aye.
and Bill is aye.
Thank you. Item number 4, to approve request for repairs on DD 41 open ditch and direct county forces to complete the removal of a Beaver Dam and clean up 3 flood culverts. Our estimated cost is less than $2,500.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Dollard moves.
I'll second.
Levi seconds. Further discussion? Who takes care of all the homeless beaver?
Send them to your place.
Got room in the basement. There's no further discussion. Mr. Dollard,
Aye.
Levi,
Aye.
Mr. Clark,
Aye.
and Bill is aye.
Last item here is to approve Blackfield Energy permit request for construction of utilities on county roads. Highway right of way. This is on either the west or east edge of 213th Avenue from Highway 86 to 220th Street in Milford, which is at the location of the new school.
Motion approved.
Now, does this motion forego the $1 million?
This is not.
That's for
in
drainage
district.
district.
That's for drainage.
Oh, okay, all right, I thought it was for everyone. Okay, Levi moves,
Second.
Mr. Clark seconds. Any discussion? Levi?
Aye.
Mr. Clark?
Aye.
Mr. Dollard?
Aye.
And Bill is aye.
Thank you, Board. That's all I have for today.
You have all plow blades on?
Now I think they're working on it.
Okay,
Will that bridge out on A34, I should have asked this earlier. It'll be longer than what it was before because of the washouts or,
43.
yeah,
Yeah, the bridge now is a 100-foot long bridge. It's gonna be 140 by current code standards.
okay.
When does M56 start? When does M56 start?
M56 we bid with M34 in December
Okay.
for spring construction.
okay, let's start off with Mr. Dollard on our general discussion and board and committee reports.
Okay, really, I didn't have a lot this week. Wednesday, I had a meeting with the VFW, and it's for the general public to know that with the schools and stuff, that they're starting to work on putting out scholarships and stuff, and there's some money there, so it's available to the public. And then they also discussed the parade, and they participated in the parade that was held out here the other day. Saturday, I served at church food pantry, and we are still getting new people to come in and serve. So our numbers are still going up. And then I will probably miss some meetings, board meetings because I'll be out of town for a few days.
We'll miss you. Gonna try and zoom in or,
Well, if, I hopefully should be back
oh,
for next week.
Okay.
I just missed some more
Oh, I
meetings
see.
this week.
different boards, not this board.
That's all.
Clark,
I had a kind of a busy week, met with the Conservation Board on, last Wednesday night. And Olson and Associates out of Lincoln was there to go over the Sherwood plans again and update on and there were a lot of questions about the drainage right along Lake Street, and I think they got things pretty well ironed out, and it looks like they gave them permission to go ahead and start on the redoing the project, and it's gonna progress, and I think that everybody is gonna be fairly well satisfied with how it comes out.
I can give you, since your meeting, I talked to the attorney for Olson.
Okay,
He's out of Lincoln, Nebraska. And the agreement that he had proposed, Lee Sorensen asked me to review it. I did.
mhm.
I had some issues with it. Particularly, they said, well, we'll do it pursuant to attachment A, and this will be everything we're doing. Problem was, there was no attachment A to the agreement. And I pointed it out to the attorney. He said, well, that's a work in progress. And I said, well, no, we need to see what the agreement is for before we sign off on it. So
Well,
he's supposed to be getting that to me.
And as I understand that attachment A was to hold they would have no liability once the project was completed, in their opinion. Well, I don't know if that flies when you're working with grant money and with
No, there are some problems with that, the latest agreement.
taxpayers' dollars, and so I think there's some problems that have to be ironed out, but in theory, the
Yeah,
plan
it's
itself.
it's moving forward.
The plan itself is moving forward. So. And after that, I worked on the county land use plan and master land use plan updates. And I spent quite a bit of time talking with Megan and Lori and the sanitary sewer people and trying to get that on the road. I even got to spend a little time in the combine, so
well, good.
that's about all I did. I do have yes board meeting on Friday, so.
Last week I went to the Taxpayer Association meeting last Thursday. Guest speaker was Mike Myers from the City of Okoboji, city administrator there, and kind of talking about what he does, big plans that Okoboji has and how it all kind of works together. I'm gonna sit in at the Hunger Coalition meeting today. This will be my first time visiting that committee and just kind of introduce myself, and I want to work with them on the side with what I'm doing with health board and nutrition and things like that. So I wanted to kind of introduce myself, and then I have a trails meeting on this Friday, and that's what I've got scheduled so far.
Good. For my part, I had no official meetings this week or last week. This week, Mr. Clark and I are going to go over the grant applications for water quality. Got some interesting ones in there. I don't know about you, but I'm almost tempted those that are 4 pages or less get a higher ranking than the 18-page.
I agree.
But no, there's some good ideas people have. The one I'm interested in reading has to do with working with farmers to help cut down erosion and whatnot. So I'll be interested to see what they've got on that. And we still have 2 minutes, folks. Oh.
Thank you.
Colin will not be here, so bear with me reading through what he emailed me.
Okay, we will do that. It is now 9:30, so we will start the DD 25 branch 48-9 completion hearing.
All right, so what I got from Colin is that this is completion hearing for the DD 25 branch 48-9 tile repair required under Iowa code. B&B Farm Drainage of Wallingford completed the repair and reroute, and they're happy with the job that they did. There were soybeans destroyed as part of the work, and they had measured those damaged areas with GPS. And they're recommending reimbursement for the landowners based on acres, a 5-year county average yield, and year-to-date average soybean price. And what they had figured out is that it was $1,305.99 revised damage compensation recommendation for Rod and Sherry Kaiser based on actual yield of 64.1 bushels per acre. Rod and Sherry recently provided actual yield information, recommended use that was for actual reimbursement. And he had, Colin had talked to Greg and they were okay with the recommendation for reimbursement. So what you'll, I don't know if you have any questions with the completion report at all. We did approve that change order and pay estimate number 1 a couple weeks ago. Greg is here. I don't know if you have any.
Nope.
If you have any input at all for anything.
That's just fine. We're happy with it.
So, do you guys have any questions?
I would just make a comment that I visited with both the landowners and they seem to be happy with how it looks. We'll see how it works in the future. You know, it should improve a lot, not going through the grove and going around it to let the drainage work like it's supposed to. So.
I think, Steve, you'd just be kicking a problem down the road if we would have went through the grove.
Yeah, I do too. You know, even if we would have, well, that it had go through the grove and clear out a path and put solid pipe in. And I think this will be best for everybody, so.
I might add, the people that did the work, it's excellent. Very excellent job.
I assume you're happy with the 10.29 per bushel on the beans?
He's being a smarty pants.
Pardon me.
He said that I'm sure you're happy with the 10.29 per bushel for beans.
Yeah. At least now there's gonna be stuff grow there.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any questions on this?
Motion to approve the,
Oh, we gotta close the public
oh,
hearing.
that's right. The close.
It's not a public hearing. Well, you've gone by, but I will. That'll make the minutes seem better. Okay, now you may go, Mr. Clark.
Motion to approve the completion report and payments for the Drainage District 25 branch 48-9
As modified.
as modified.
And you're approving that 1305.99? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying for the payment?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Been moved and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
Mr. Dullard
Aye.
and Bill is aye.
And then you also need to approve the completion of the contract.
Motion to approve the completion of the contract.
I'll second.
Mr. Clark moves, Mr. Dullard seconds. Completion of the contract. Further discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Mr. Dullard,
Aye.
Levi,
Aye.
and Bill is aye.
And just a reminder, in 30 days, the retainage, which is the final 10% that is owed to the contractor, will be paid. That's all I have.
That's it.
Motion to approve or to.
And you said your brain started after 9 o'clock.
I'm still working on drainage district.
I assume you wish to.
Motion to adjourn.
Okay,
I'll second.
then moved by Mr. Clark, seconded by Mr. Dullard to adjourn. Further discussion on that? Hearing none. Mr. Clark,
Aye.
Mr. Dullard.
Aye.
Levi.
Aye.
And Bill is aye. They're officially adjourned at 9:35.